Here's one thing near Fenchurch Street station you might not know about. A Roman bathhouse hidden under an anonymous London office block. I'm on Lower Thames Street, which is a good name because 2,000 years ago this street would have been lower and wet, because it was in the Thames. And on its northern shore stood this naff office block, its predecessor.
So this building has been here since 150 AD. It originally started life, we think, as a rich merchant's two-storey, beautiful riverside property, and this bathhouse was here all the way up to 400 AD, which is when the Romans left. And it's a listed monument as well, with the same status as Stonehenge. If this building is torn down again, because we know there's Roman artefacts in the basement, by law, the property developer has to allow archaeologist teams in here and actually technically pay for it.
If you want to check this place out, city guides like Paul give tours on Saturdays between April and November. Somewhere you can visit anytime you like, though, is Fenchurch Street. Hooray! This is one of central London's one of the termini, serving the vast expanse of a little sliver of the Thames estuary. It's also the only terminus not to have its own tube station, being left to sort of borrow nearby Tower Hill. It's got a lovely exterior, dwarfed by and contrasting nicely with the tower blocks that surround it. There's a zigzag canopy and a broken clock, just like every other public clock in Britain. How long's it been broken? It's hard to tell. Inside, you spend approximately no time at ground level, ascending up these escalators to meet the elevated platforms. The colour scheme is an unappealing beige and brown, and the main concourse is not big at all, with only a few amenities. It's nice that there's a big route map on the wall, though. There are only 4 platforms to explore, coming out into daylight before dipping underneath another building, and at the far end there's a separate gate line, housed in a rather utilitarian entrance. What it lacks in character, it does make up for in being the quickest route to Tower Hill. Fenchurch Street is a real curio, but the modern day execution is a bit drab. Let's kick off this series with a C tier.